A whirlwind week for piece of Tennessee legislation that has captured the attention of students, parents, and advocates from across the state and the country. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Josh with the legislation sponsored by State Senator Bo Watson of Hamilton County would allow school districts to charge students tuition if that student is found to be in the country illegally. We told you yesterday, experts believe the bill has a slim chance of advancing after lawmakers placed it behind the budget.
Last night also, the Hamilton County School Board passed a resolution that officially opposed the legislation. This is after several people spoke at the meeting encouraging the board to adopt the resolution, including one Hamilton County student, Emmy Wilkins, who has made her voice heard from here to Nashville.
Students are supposed to be places where all kids learn, feel safe, and are treated fairly. Denying education to kids who did nothing wrong is not fair. It's mean. It's wrong. Imagine going to school and your friends aren't there anymore. And then the next day they're still gone. How would you feel if you were a kid and grown-ups said you couldn't go back to school anymore?
Tonight, Senator Watson telling us he wants to speak with people who oppose his legislation and find middle ground.
News Channel 9's Sarah Howard leads us off tonight.
It's a debate that started at the state capitol, but Thursday that conversation reached the floor of the Hamilton County School Board meeting. The board passed a resolution urging lawmakers to rethink the bill, but the bill's sponsor tells me this is a debate he intended to start.
That whole meeting, or what I know of it, actually really reflects the intent of the piece of legislation that I filed.
The issue has stirred strong opinions for months, both in Nashville and in Hamilton County. Now the school board is officially taking a stand against the Tennessee bill that would allow public schools to charge undocumented students tuition. The resolution passed by a vote of 8-3, with 3 members choosing to not participate.
When we say for all students and from all backgrounds, we must mean all, and not just some.
Supporters of the bill, like sponsor Senator Bo Watson, say it's about the fiscal strain on public schools.
It's a financial issue. It's not about whether students should be educated or not educated.
But many parents, educators, and even students say the real cost is much deeper. At Thursday's meeting, 10-year-old Emmy Wilkins spoke up for her friends.
How would you feel if you were a kid and grown-ups said you couldn't go back to school anymore? Senator Bo Watson's bill hurts my friends and me. He wants to take education away from kids who might grow up to be teachers, doctors, or even leaders like you.
Some board members pushed back, saying the resolution felt political. But for others, it was about protecting the most vulnerable students.
We owe it to the children, to the future of our community, to stand up for what is right, to stand up for those children, and to vote because they can't.
The bill has already passed the state Senate, but it's on hold in the House after a fiscal note warned it could jeopardize more than $1 billion in federal education funding if it violates federal law. Still, Senator Watson says he's open to discussion.
I would be certainly open to having a conversation with those about other funding methodologies that they might use beyond just the taxpayers of Hamilton County or the taxpayers of the state of Tennessee.
In Hamilton County, Sarah Howard, News Channel 9.
And we also reached out to other school districts in our area to hear their take on Senator Watson's legislation. So far, only Superintendent Mark Griffith with Marion County Schools got back to us, and he tells us they continue to monitor that legislation.